Thank you very much, Madam President. First of all, let me say that we strongly condemn the violent attacks of September 24th. My deepest condolences to the family and the friends of the police officer. Such an attack is totally unacceptable. It clashes with EU values, and the perpetrators must be brought to justice. Dear Madam President, dear Vjosa, it is good to be here again, and thank you very much for welcoming me here again in Pristina. At the very beginning, let me reassure you that the EU is fully committed to a future with all 6 Western Balkan countries as part of our European Union. And looking at Kosovo, my first message is Kosovo is making steady progress in EU reforms. So congratulations on your hard work and your efforts, especially in strengthening your democracy with your cross-party electoral reform. Of course, there is more work to be done, as we've just discussed in our meeting, but I want to reassure you also we will walk this path together. Perhaps at the beginning a word on the visa liberalization. I remember very well last year when the two of us were at the press conference and there was a strong call for the visa liberalization. Now, this year, I would say basically we've made it. So a big step forward. As of 1st of January, Kosovo citizens will be able to enjoy visa-free travel to the European Union like the rest of the region. And we all know this is a fantastic way to bring our people closer. It is a very important milestone in our relations, so well done. This is a result of years of hard work on the side of Kosovo, I know it. My second message is we have to bring our economies closer. And this is what we have been doing in the past. You'll recall we have our 30 billion European investment plan for the Western Balkans. It is delivering fast. For example, the railway corridor 10 that connects you and Serbia and North Macedonia, and the solar for Kosovo photovoltaic plant that you are currently preparing, beautiful projects. Actually, also last year we went together side by side through an enormous, severe energy crisis. We supported you with 75 million euros, and I hope this helped cushion the impact of high energy prices on households and businesses. These were very testing times, but we overcame the difficulties together. Now, as I said, we have to bring our economies closer. And if we look at the figures, the economy of Kosovo is at 27% of the EU average income. So there's a lot of untapped potential. And we should try to double your economy within a decade. And this is why we have put forward the growth plan. If I may summarize it very briefly, it's 4 pillars. The first pillar is we open our single market in several crucial sectors to your businesses, your companies. In return, and this is pillar number 2, we expect you to open your borders for the common regional market of the Western Balkans. This is very important because then we have the single market and we have the common regional market, which has an enormous potential. Actually, the common regional market could increase the GDP of the Western Balkans by 10% if completed, so a big incentive there too. Now, the third pillar says for this opening of the markets, we need a level playing field. And for that, some reforms have to be done. For example, for Kosovo, improving the business environment, equipping people with the right skills, or greening your energy sector. You're doing a lot, but we have to do more. And of course, there are still very important horizontal priorities like strengthening the judiciary, fighting corruption and organized crime. But the fourth pillar is, and this is also new, that with the reforms you are doing comes investment. This is a principle we have adopted in the European Union in our so-called Next Generation EU plan. investment and reforms, and it works very well. So if it works in the European Union's member state, I'm convinced it will also work in the Western Balkan countries. So this growth plan is supposed to boost your economy. Most importantly, it will create good jobs, and it will support you on your way in the accession to the European Union. I believe this is the right offer at the right time. As I said, the plan has the potential to double your economy within a decade, and it will play an important role on your path to the European Union. My last message. We all know we only can achieve all these steps forward and successes if Kosovo and Serbia normalize their relations. It is absolutely crucial for both to engage, to cooperate, and we've discussed the topic together that Kosovo could launch the procedure to establish the Association of Serb-majority municipalities. That is the draft statement of last week. Serbia should deliver on de facto recognition. This is what I will discuss tomorrow in Serbia. And of course, the EU dialogue is the place to discuss these topics. We're deeply convinced this is the only way to go forward, not only to access the growth plan, but also towards a future in which Kosovo, and we really hope it's going to happen, is part of the European Union. Thank you very much.